I'm going to show you how to make your channel look like this, how to create a banner like this one in Canva using 10 simple steps, and also how to add custom links here so that your subscribers and viewers can also contact you in just a click. So if that's the video you have been looking for, you are in the right place. Hello, welcome. Siri here. I'm right away in my Canva and I'm going to show you how I use 10 different steps. Very simple to create a banner like this for my YouTube channel. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Siri and I create content related to learning digital skills and how to monetize these skills on the internet. In this video, you just need to follow me step by step as you don't need to miss out any portion of this video. So if you are interested in getting more content like this, please do it to hit that subscribe button and never forget to turn on the notification bell. And if you like what I'm going to show you in this video, please give it a thumbs up and YouTube know that there's something good going on here. So let's get in and start working fast as possible. So the first thing you need to do in creating your YouTube banner is to know the different aspect ratios for your mobile phone, for your television, and for your laptop. So those are the three main devices that people use to watch videos on YouTube. Actually, people also use an iPad or a tablet, but that for a mobile phone will actually serve you for that other tablet or an iPad because the difference is not really much. So the first one we need to create here, which is that for the laptop, has a height of 338 and a width of 1260. So I'm going to put everything down here and I'm going to show you, which you can also Google it and see. So when you know all those different ratios, it's going to make your work very easy. So what I did here was just actually add a square, adding this square and resizing it. So since the width is exactly the width of the complete banner, I'm just going to fill it up here, and the height is 338. So I'm just going to balance this so that I get a 338. So I'll just, yes, okay, I'm at 335. Okay, so now we already have the ratio for our laptop, so I'm just going to resize it and position it to center and in the middle. So the next one we need to add, which I'm just going to duplicate here, is that for the mobile and that's for the phone. So for the mobile, I just need to come here and check. So for our phones is 1235 and we have 338. So the height is 338, but we need to just actually reduce the width to 1235. So I'm just going to come back up here to our design. I'm going to change this color to maybe a yellow and I'm going to reduce this to 1235. So we're already at 16. Okay, let me go down to 12. Now we are at 1232. I'll balance see 1238. Let me see. Actually, this is one of the most difficult part for you to, okay, now we already have 1235 and our height is already 338. So I'm just going to position this to center and put it in the middle. So we already have the dimensions for our mobile phone, and the rest part of this screen and including these other portions here is what is going to show on our television. So the next thing we're going to add here as we're going to go down and check is my logo, which I'm just going to copy and paste it. So you just need to know how to position your logo, and I'm going to divide it into, okay, I'm just going to put my logo here, and for any other person you just need to also have your logo, which you know where to position and how to position it. So this is my logo. I need to just put it to balance here. Okay, I've already inserted my logo, and the next thing we need to insert here is this box that is carrying my text, learn digital skills and monetize your skills. So actually I was planning to change this, which I'm going to change is learn and money monetize digital skills. So that is the goal of my channel, and you also have to know the goal of your channel or the priority or the main thing which your channel is talking about. So to do this, it was actually very simple, which I'm going to show you. I just need to click here, take this square, and with this square, the difference is that you can be able to type here. So I just need to type here learn and monetize digital skills. So it's already written down, so I just need to resize it, reduce the height and make the width smaller. Then I'm going to change the color. Let me change this color to our main color. I'll put it this way. Then I'm going to take this text and position it and try to make sure that it is at the center. So I will try to put it here at the center below my logo. So I'll also change this color to the yellow color, and I'm going to put change the font of my text. So I'm just going to come here, and the font which I use for most of my designs is Fidoka. I'll just put it to Fidoka and I'm done. So that is the second part, or the still at the, so let me see. That is the second part of our design. So I'm just going to add another text here, and I'm going to tell viewers what actually I do on my channel. So I'm trying to make sure that I create at least 3 videos a week. So I'm going to write 3 videos. I don't want to put this in capital letter. So videos a week. You can decide to put 3 videos every week, a week. I don't know which is the best. I'm going to check, or for you, you can also check and see which one is better for you. So 3 videos every week, maybe it's going to be more advanced. So I'm just going to resize this and position it and change the fonts to my preferred font. So this works well for me. You are going to know what works best for you and you are going to use it. So now we have the first and second part of our design already done. So the next thing I'm going to be adding is this image here, and I'm going to show you how I was able to create this image. So I'm just going to go up now, and I'm going to go to my uploads. I already uploaded the image, and this is how my image look like. And I'm going to use Canva Pro to do background remover. So if you don't know how to remove background, I also created a video showing how to remove background online for free. So you can check out slazer.com or remove.bg. But for me, I'm on a Canva Pro version, so I'm just going to wait for Canva to do the work for me. So this is going to take some few seconds and the job is going to be done. So the main thing we need to know how to do here, for you, you might want to use your image the way it is, but for me, I prefer to put my image in this color, black and white, and to put the shadow by me. So I just loved it that way. So my background is already out, so I'm just going to resize this image to maybe look like this. No, I'll not resize. This is not how to resize an image. This is how we do it in Canva. So this is my image resized to fit in this position. So that's what you also have to do, and that's how it works on Canva. So I'm just going to take this a little bit to the left, and I'm also going to position this to the left. I'll also position this to the left so that this my image, I can increase it a little bit so that it looks this way. So next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to duplicate this image. So I want this image, I need two of them because it's a trick I'm going to be using here. I'll put it this way. Then now what I have to do now is go to edit image, and this feature is available only to Canva Pro users. So that's why I always recommend that if you want to actually get the best out of Canva, you should be using the pro version of Canva. So we just need to go down here, oh, not mockups. I need to go to shadows, and I'm just going to go and use, okay, this account. I rarely use this account, so that is why. Okay, let me go now to edit image, go down, and I take this is a shadow feature on Canva. So I'm just going to click on it again, and I'm going to edit. So I always like to, I'll allow it to 4, and I'm going to increase my transparency to maybe say 100, and I'm going to change this color to white, and then I'm going to reduce this blur so that it is not blur, it is the way it is not actually having that blur effect, so that it looks this way. And I can decide to increase this to maybe 5 or 6. Yes, it's okay this way, and I'm going to apply. So sometimes it might take this showing here that saving pause. You just need to hold on, because most of these features using on Canva now are still in the beta version. So sometimes it is like you can see here, you see beta. So they're just trying to test the features to see actually it is working perfectly fine. So now we have actually done this on our image. So I have to right click on this image now and send it to back. You remember we actually duplicated this image. So now we have this here looking this way. So I'm going to go here to edit image. So this is our second image. The other one is behind this one. So I'm going to come now down here to saturation, and I'm going to reduce it. So this is going to actually make my image, no, sorry, to contrast. Oh, let me take this way. It seems like Canva is malfunctioning again. What's going on? So let me see. Okay, now it's back. So I just need to reduce the saturation of this image. I don't need to take it right down too much. Let me just say negative 70 or 80. Yes, anyone that works best for you. So I'm just going to resize this. Let me send it to back again and see what we have. Oh, sorry, our image did not actually duplicate. Sorry, let me just take it over fast. Oh, I'm going to go to edit image and I'm going to take saturate. I will put it to negative 70. Okay, now I want to send this one to back and I need to send it. I actually made a mistake and I sent the other photo right behind. So now I'm going to be facing difficulties to actually pick it. Let me lock this one and I'm going to click here and I bring it to front. So now we have our image here. So I'm going to send this one step behind. I send it again one step behind. So actually you see now it is behind this other image here. Let me try to see if they are actually balanced. Okay, this one has, okay, you just need to balance the image to fit the way you want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and change this color to be, okay, no, I will still allow this color this way because I'm going to use it. So the next thing we need to add to our design, which is number 3, I'll go down here and check, okay, adding our image. Then now to add my name, which I actually added here, very easy. I'm just going to use this same object here. I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate it and resize it to the way it will work for me. I'll actually like it this way. Where am I going to? So I'll resize it this way. Then I love working with this particular square because it really eases the work for me. So I just need to edit my name so that it is easy. Yes, that's why I was facing difficulty. So it tries, you cannot reduce it when the text is longer than when the text is longer, that's the width, and to the extent to which it can either be reduced or increased. So I actually resized it this way, and you can also go ahead and resize it to maybe suit you. So I don't want to take much time. That is the main thing there. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy what I did here and go and paste. So you just need to, when you are creating your own thumbnail, you have to just create time and do that on your own so that it should be good for you. So this is it now. This is my name here tagged on my picture, and I'm going to go ahead now and add the next object on our design. The next object on our design, which is number 4, is this line here. So this line is a curve line icon. You just need to search for curve line icon. I'll just come now to my elements and I search for curve line. So we are going to have much of them, but I think this is the one which I use. This one is available only for Canva Pro, but you can still be able to search for another which for the free version and you still do it quite alright. Or you might decide to put a different design there which will look better for you. So I love this one and that is what I'm going to use in my video. Okay, I have my curve line ready. I'm going to change the color to white and I'm going to duplicate this curve line. Because on my design I actually had 2 curve lines. I'm just going to duplicate, then I'm going to show you that. And the reason I had to duplicate these, which I'm also going to show you in a moment. So this is the second curve line. This is yellow, this is white. So I'm just going to go put this one to be send it to back and send it to back again. So now I'm going to change this one to the yellow color. I'll leave this one to white. So I'm also going to go ahead again and add another object to our design, which is, okay, I've added 4 and 5, number 6, which is this here. I'm going to take, these are all 3D icons. I'm just going to show you how to get 3D icons so that you know if you choose to put 3D icons on yours or not. So I'm just going to come here and search for 3D icons. And if you are used to Canva, you know how to get more creative 3D icons. So I just need to search here, maybe say web dev 3D. So they're going to give me something, an icon that is actually maybe in a 3D format talking about web development. So I'm just going to take this one here for this video, which is not actually what I use on my own thumbnail, but that's just the whole idea about it. So in this video, I'm just going to put one for the sake of time, and that is just it. So if you want to actually get all this here, you just need to be able to take multiple of them, put them, and you resize. Let me just illustrate with this single so that let it not be I'm rushing on my video. So I just need to put this way. I resize it. So you can actually search for different objects, put them in your the one which relate to your content, because on Canva you have a variety of them there. So you just need to know how to place them and it's going to be okay for you. So this is not too exact. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this and paste it on my own design so that our work flows. So for the purpose of this video, so that workflow. So this is it already looking very good and related to what I created on mine. So we're already at number 6, and now the next thing is to add these other two objects here. So this is the main thing here. So we're just going to go ahead and search for brush stroke arrow. So you can actually just search for arrow or you search for brush stroke arrow. So I'm going to search now for, let me see, brush, the more exact, so that we get it as fast as possible. So we have different brushstroke arrows here, and I'm just going to show you how I did this. So I actually resize it and rotate. So it is showing this way. I can actually rotate it to be the way I want it to be. This is it, and I hold it and I bring it up this way. So this arrow is going to be pointing where you are going to put your custom link. So this is okay, and I'm just going to duplicate this text when I need text, and I'm just going to bring it over here, and right here, free training. So this is very important if you want to get in contact with your subscribers, to know them more. They might give you ideas on what to create in your next video, or if they have worries, or maybe they want to attend your training, which is very advantageous to you as a creator. So you have to put this on your channel so that it reminds them that there's a link here to get to me. So this is it here. It's okay, our links are going to appear here, and that is it with step number 7. So we're going to go now to step number 8, which is actually putting these 3D icons which I've already shown you, and you just need to know how to search. So for this one here is actually, that's a socket, or how do we call that? That's an Ethernet icon. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste it here. Or if you want me to show you how I got it, let me just go to this place. I'm going to take another icon. Let me just take something different. I don't want to use this. I'll take this. Okay. What I actually did here to make my icon look this way, because it is some kind of blur, is using this feature of transparency on Canva. So I can actually increase the transparency for it to look clearer, or I can go ahead and decrease the transparency to make my image more professional and better. So this is it looking this way, and that's it. That's the same thing we can do with this order which I have just added. I just need to go ahead and resize it. Resize it to suit what I want. After resizing this, I can just use this feature here for transparency, reduce it and increase, reduce and increase. So if you have been following my other tutorials on creating flyers, you're going to see that I often use 3D icons. I prefer 3D icons to images in some cases. So you can set to allow it there, but I will not use it in this video. So I'm just going to go now and add another important thing which I kept on this design, which is actually number 9. There's a rectangle here which I kept here for the sake of cutting this line, so that's just to be a bit more creative. So I'm just going to add a square. I reduce the height, something like this, and put the width this way. And I'm going to bring it here and use it to cut this. So I'll send it to back. Send it to back. No, I can still put it, okay, at this level is not bad. Then I'm going to change the color to our main back color. And then now I put this one maybe to back again. Send this one backward, and this, let me send it backward again. I want to get this square behind here. I don't know this square. Okay, let me just go ahead and change the color to the color which we want, and I bring this back ahead. So bring it to front and I will send it back maybe twice or once. He has to go back again. So actually, you see that other rectangle now has cut it into another part. So we see that we're already getting closer to our thumbnail, and at this level we already even have something more advanced. So the next thing which we're going to be adding here, which is number 9, which I've already done, and the last thing we're going to be adding, okay, sorry, this is number 8 here. It seems like I skipped this, but it's just the same thing. I just need to come up here. I search for shapes. Yes, you just need to shape for this curved rectangle. So for me, I already have it here, or you can go to shapes, you see it there. And for this curved rectangle, you have to resize it and make it to suit the way you want it to be. Then you can bring it down this way, position it, duplicate it thrice. And with this, one of the features I like this is because of this ability to write in it. I just need to put here comments, then I change the font to my preferred font, and I increase the font size to maybe what I want. And then that is how you just need to go ahead now, resize it step by step, and you have what you want. So here I can just put here share. So I'm going to go ahead now and change the fonts and also increase the font to what I want. If I say 30 here, it's going to increase the font. So you just need to know how to play around with it, and it's going to get you what you want. So if I actually need to put this exactly the way it is, I'll just go ahead and copy this just to increase our workflow. But that's just the whole idea about it. Actually, just using those curved squares to get it done. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste it here and resize it so that it reposition it so that it fits to our design. So that's it now. The next thing we want to put here, which is number 10, and it's something which is not also very compulsory, is this object here. We're just going to search for YouTube subscribe button and you can get it. So if I search here for YouTube subscribe, so YouTube subscribe will have a variety of them, and if I have to get this exact one, maybe I'll need to scroll down, and I think here it is. So this is our subscribe. Let me go up to my workspace here, and I'm going to click on this subscribe, and I position it here to the top left, and I change the color. I actually was forcing this yellow color, let it just look like me, but in most cases subscribe button will always be best in the red color. So deep red, any of the reds which you prefer. Subscribe button always be best in red color, but I just wanted something that would look like me because rarely we use people watching YouTube on the TV screen. So this other part here, now actually people do, but majority of your viewers are on the mobile phone, so you have to focus more on this. So all these ones we're adding here is just for, let me just say, for the sake of making, for benefit of doubt, something like that. Yes, so because our priority should be on the mobile first. So I'm going to send this to back. I'll send this one to back, and I'm going to bring this to front so that it covers there. So as you can see, we're already done with our banner, and we can go ahead and export this banner. So we're done with the 10 main steps of creating our YouTube banner. And as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and download this page, and we're going to upload it to our YouTube so that everything is going to work perfectly fine. So I'm going to go ahead now and download it. So I'm going to go now and take share, and I'll download. PNG is preferred, and I'm going to select. So that's it. Now our design is going to automatically download as Canva is congratulating this new account for, okay, their first design surely. So I'm after downloading now, I'll just go to this channel here. So actually I'm already at the channel, it's just a blank channel. So the name there is no name. So I'm going to show you how you can actually upload your thumbnail. So we're going to test it and see if it's actually okay and the way we wanted it to be. So I'm going to switch to downloads, and I'm going to take this. So I'm going to click now open. So as you can see, our thumbnail is smooth and perfect. This is a section, a view. So this is how people on the desktop are going to view our thumbnail, and This is how people on a mobile device, maybe an Android phone, an iPhone, a tablet, or an iPad are going to view. And here, people who view on the television, this is what they're going to see. So as you can see, our thumbnail is already okay and perfect, and you can decide to add more features to it to make it more better and to bring everything the way you want it to be. Like I said, this is just a tutorial that can guide you to also create something better. So I'm going to go ahead and click on done. And you know that with YouTube or anything on the internet, after you maybe you click done and publish, it might take maybe an hour or two to actually update on all over the internet everywhere. So after some time, you can come back to come and check and see. But as you can see, our thumbnail is already working fine. So the next thing that you need to do now is to go to your channel, and then we're going to go to channel. Let me just click here again. Oh, okay. I've taken myself elsewhere again. So here now, I'm going to click on customize channel, so that we're going to add now our custom links for people to actually reach out to us through our channel. So I'm just going to click here on basic info. We can decide to add language, and actually this is a blank channel, so this is the option that you're going to see on your own channel. You just need to click and come here. So now you see this option here, add link. We can decide to click, and you can actually name it the way you want. So I'm going to click here and name Instagram. So I'm going to name this one Instagram. So after naming this one Instagram, we're going to take our link from Instagram for Instagram and paste here. So I don't know if actually I will still have the link available, because I actually worked in the, okay, yeah, okay, we have one here, and I'm just going to say publish. So actually I've already added the first link, so I can decide to add another link here. Let me say Twitter. Yes, it's not a must to either put Twitter or Instagram, but for me, those are the most platforms which I am actually active with. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I have a lot of engagement there, and I actually post regularly there. So I will recommend that you select your best media platform where you actually work daily. So I'm going to also add another one here for Facebook. So I'm going to take now my link that I already copied. So with you, I don't know how you are going to do it, but that is it. You just need to copy a link and come here and update. So now I'm going to click on view channel, and we're going to see the changes that we have just made. So actually see, our arrow is now pointing on Instagram, and it depends on the manner in which you input it. Maybe you wanted Facebook to show face or anyone, but this is how our channel is looking. So now you have a brand new banner for your channel, and your channel is looking more engaging and more interesting. If you like this video at this moment, I think you should be giving this video a thumbs up, and do well to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss subscribe anything I'm posting, and you are always going to be up to date with my trainings, tutorials, and guidelines. So guys, see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.